Oh, hey,
Hey,
it's one of the last few footballless Sundays.
yes, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Foot- Football is back, baby.
it's been boring, to be honest.
It's
The
been a long,
drama's just
cold
kicking up.
winter.
The drama's just kicking up. We got
Oh,
holdouts.
sure. I meant more so life has been boring. I don't know what to do on the weekends. When
Right.
there's football, college, NFL,
Life has meaning.
uh, life has meaning again.
Yep, don't
Um,
worry, baby. It's coming back slowly but surely. We're almost there.
no, I know. But yeah. So I know you really wanted to speak about this holdout situation, what's going on in the league. If you want to give us your 2 cents.
Well, yeah. So it's the time of the year. There's not much going on. Training camp started, but there's not really a lot of news. So the only really news we got going are a few players with the holdout situations. I mean, we got McLaurin, TJ. What's his first name?
Mika?
Micah?
Hendrickson. Yeah.
Mika Parsons?
Oh yeah, and of course, Mika
Oh,
Parsons.
the kid on the Bengals.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Trey.
Trey
Trey.
Hendricks. Trey
Yeah.
Hendrickson. Yeah. Oh, what a
Yeah.
Well,
monster. That kid's a beast.
I'm just sitting back here and thinking every year this time of year, you have these guys that come out, they request trades. No one has really ever been traded right before the start of the season, like types of players like these three. So I'm sitting back and laughing here about the trade request because at the end of the day, in my opinion, they're all going to be playing for their own teams week one. And the team that makes me to laugh the most is the Cowboys because they're in this situation every single year. And I just like sit back and laugh at how the Dallas Cowboys do business. And it's like with them, it's like if you play great, you should get rewarded like another team. But Dallas, they make you go through the ringer to get really the big payday. So and the other two will be taken care of. But
Well, the Cowboys are in it year. The Cowboys are in it year in and year out because they're the only team with the same owner and general manager.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
exactly.
well, that's the thing with Jerry Jones, and that's why he allows this, three-ring circus to go on, is because no publicity is bad publicity in his world.
Oh,
So it brings
oh,
eyes to the star. It gets everybody talking about the Cowboys again, and of course, Mika Parsons is going to get paid. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. It's not even a question. All of these players are going to be playing on the respective teams. The only one with a little leverage is McLaurin. Trey Hendrickson's under contract for another year. He just wants more money. So my 2 cents on it is they're all just being gavons with money, and they're staying exactly where they are. Nothing to talk about here. Nothing to see here. Keep it moving.
Yeah.
absolutely. It's just more of a cat and mouse game that they requested trades at this point when nothing's really happening anyway. It's just a part of the process. Oh, I request a trade. Not a big deal.
And that being said, if you really had to look at this and think which one won't be with their team next year, who would you most likely say?
So 26?
Yes, next year. Yeah, they play this year and then they're
Right.
so sick of the team after all this that they want out.
I mean, definitely, I wouldn't. Well, Mike is the youngest. I would say it would be one of the other two.
Yeah, my vote
Like,
would be for Trey Hendrickson. I think
yeah,
after this
the
year,
Bengals.
if
Yeah,
they don't extend him and they make him play out his last year, I think he goes into free agency and gets paid a hefty amount because he's one of the best defensive linemen
right.
in the
He's
league.
he's a little sassy bitch. He's always
Yeah.
fucking bitching and moaning.
And
Yeah.
the Bengals are notoriously one of the cheapest franchises
Oh,
in the NFL.
yes.
They are. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's a stingy guy. He's a frugal moogle when it comes to
yeah,
paying players.
yeah. Like, are they really about winning? I mean, some teams, you know, I don't know if the Bengals are really about winning. Like other teams will do anything it takes. I don't know if the Bengals are like that.
Well, they just paid fucking Chase,
Yeah,
their
yeah, I
receivers.
know. I know. I mean, they're
Yeah, but
trying.
it took a lot of
You know,
bitching and moaning out of them as well for them to finally get
yeah.
money.
didn't they have to sell the something like used TVs from the stadium to get more money to pay Joe Burrow? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Joey Smokes is worth every penny.
Of course.
Well, look at the market they're in. Ohio, Cincinnati, like
Yeah.
there's no money.
Yeah. It's still a draw. I'm sure they sell out all the time. But every owner's
Yeah, they're an electric factory on offense, not so much on defense.
Yep.
And I gotta press the. We're staying on Cincy. I'm not, and I had this guy on probably every team last year. I'm not high on Chase Brown.
Really? Why? You loved him last year.
He's just not very good.
Really?
Yeah, he's just volume.
Well,
he catches too.
yeah. You
Not
kind
a
of look
big
for
Chase
volume
Brown
in
guy.
PPR. But, yeah, to each his own. Go after your guy.
Oh, well, I will not be going after him.
Yeah, not super.
Thank you for the.
But
He was good last year. I don't want him. You can have him.
I might take him. Thank you.
You're welcome. And
But I'll
thank
rather
you
Bucky
for
Irvin.
Debo. I'm going to take him.
Gavone.
I would like to take Bucky Irving. So.
Debo's tonight's episode, Gavone of the day.
Hell yeah.
No. Let's leave
It's
it.
every episode is the Debo
Yeah,
Samuel Gavone of the day.
beautiful thing.
All right. So, what position do you guys want to talk about tonight?
Would you guys want to talk about tight ends?
The slimmest position in the league?
Sure. I guess I'll start. My Gavone tight end is. I feel kind of cheesy, not really like going down the list and picking one, but I can't see him not being the top scoring tight end, and that's Trey McBride.
Yeah, oh yeah. Guys are big.
I don't like his quarterback, but he ate with him last year. He didn't score, but he got 100 targets a game.
Right. Yeah, there's not really much, competition for targets over there in Arizona.
Yeah, and let's say he throws for, I don't know, a couple thousand, 4,000 yards somehow. Where's it going? It's not going to Marvin Harrison. He stinks.
I don't know about that, but I know what you mean. I like Trey McBride.
Yeah, I do like Trey McBride, obviously. And outside of the major tight ends, I don't really like anyone. What do you guys think about Mark Andrews?
One more thing about Trey McBride that I do.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He only scored 2 touchdowns last year.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. He's going to probably score more than 2.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I love it even more. I mean, imagine he had those stats with 5, 6, or 7. I mean, we're not pushing him up to 15 touchdowns. 5, 6, or 7 touchdowns. It's a monster year.
And what do you guys think about Mark Andrews?
I think we're starting to see the sail into the sunset moment for Mark Andrews, and they might start favoring Isaiah Likely a tad
how
bit,
hurt is
tad bit
Isaiah
more.
Likely?
Yeah, Isaiah Likely got injured.
How injured?
Yeah,
Let's see.
6 weeks.
Let's see. What's his name from Joe Rogan show? Pull that up. Jamie, pull that up.
He had foot surgery.
But what kind of foot surgery?
I think I read
kind where they cut open your foot.
Yeah, that's usually broken bone in his foot. Oof, a bink. He's not going to be good all year.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
off the Isaiah Likely train now. See you later.
Yeah, I like Mark Andrews.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
I don't mind him. I mean, tight ends are so thin anyway, beggars can't be choosers. I don't mind him.
Yep.
Last year,
Yeah.
11 touchdowns last year. Wow.
Yeah, and he's always been reliable for Lamar, except
Yeah.
for in the playoffs.
Like I said, I'm not going too far down the list. That's my not so sleeper.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough position.
Yep.
Yeah. What about you, John?
All right. Yeah, I'll go with a little interesting one. I like T.J. Hawkinson. I mean, he's coming off an injury of 2 years ago. He's on a good should be a good offense. We don't a question mark, of course, JJ McCarthy, but I mean he produced over the years when he's been healthy, and I like the offense. He should be third option behind Jefferson and Addison. I don't mind it. I'm not saying I love it, but I definitely don't mind it.
Yeah,
So you're Gabon, you don't mind?
Well, it's tight end here. I mean, I don't. It's I don't think any of them are
well, listen,
amazing.
a young tight end, a young quarterback's best friend is a tight end, and TJ
Yeah,
Hawkinson's an experienced tight end, and he should get
yeah,
himself open enough for
Yeah.
yeah.
JJ. If his two first reads aren't there, he'll find room to work.
I feel like tight end, they gotta, they gotta be like high options. Like at least he's a number 3 option on the passing offense. But after that, these players just get kind of like buried. Like
Yeah, I'm
back as a 4th or 5th option. It's like, come on.
I'd sooner draft Chase Brown before I draft TJ Hawkinson. Not a fan. I'm not a fan of the Vikings this year.
Fair
no
enough.
confidence in JJ McCarthy.
No, I don't have much confidence in JJ McCarthy. What I watched in college with the eye test, not to say that I'm anybody special because again, I'm just a non-athletic regular person, but I have eyeballs and my eyeballs tell me that JJ McCarthy throws a not so great ball and not always on time. So, he has a great safety blanket with the best wide receiver in the league, but it's hard for me to, you know, think
Yeah,
that
I hear you.
they're going far.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he does this year because if he plays good, I really think you got to give a lot of credit to Kevin O'Connell, the head coach, because then he got really good play out of Sam Darnold, and
Sort of
if he
coach of the
gets,
year.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
so I'm not completely writing him off, but we'll see. It's an interesting storyline this year, that's for sure. It was a ballsy move. They
Yeah.
moved off of Cousins and then Sam Darnold back-to-back years. They're not afraid to move off of quarterback. That's for sure.
Yeah. I hear you.
I don't like JJ McCarthy. I don't. I really. The more the time goes on, the less and less interested I am in him.
I feel like they keep on trying to jam JJ McCarthy down our throats with social
Yeah.
media posts.
Yeah.
And I think the more you do that, the more it should be a turn off for anyone.
So you guys are 100% out on Jefferson?
No, because Jefferson's going to eat. He's always going to get his. I
Right, I
just
hear you.
Yeah, I just don't know if everybody else around him is going to
Right.
produce.
Oh,
But
yeah.
TJ Hawkinson isn't a bad pick at tight end, especially as slim as it is.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting. That's an interesting. Now that you bring that up, that's interesting with Justin Jefferson. Like I am so low on JJ McCarthy, but it's still Justin Jefferson.
Correct. Yeah, he's going to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would I pick Chase over Jefferson? Yeah, every day of the week. I think most people would. But yeah, I don't know where I sit. Where would you? Where's the earliest you would take Jefferson?
Probably top 6.
Yeah. I mean, would Lamb or Jefferson?
Lamb.
Yeah. It's safer. I mean, at least you have Dak, and he's going to throw. I agree.
Is it safer? I don't.
Jefferson or Lad McConkey?
Jefferson or McConkey?
Yeah.
McConkey.
Yeah, you love McConkey.
Bijan or McConkey? McConkey.
Yeah. I was just talking about wide receivers, but yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah.
You got a sleeper for us, Sam?
Yeah. When it comes down to the end of the draft, I like the tight end from the Colts, the rookie Tyler Warren. I watched him at Penn State. Guy's a beast. I mean, then back-to-back years we actually had rookie tight ends kill it. 2 years ago, Sam Laporta. Last year, Brock Bowers. I would take a shot on him. He's ranked 150, so that's a 16th round pick. I think it's a good dart thrown at the dartboard with him. And
Yeah, I hear you.
think I think he might do better with Daniel Jones if Daniel Jones wins that job. Nice little safe tight end. So that would be my sleeper. I'll take a shot on him.
Judging by
I
Anthony
agree.
Richardson's track record, Daniel Jones will be getting
Yeah,
a
I
fair
agree.
shake there.
Yeah, he's gonna get a fair shake.
Who's
Yeah,
the third quarterback? That guy might be in.
yeah, true, true.
Jeez.
Yeah,
But yeah, I agree. I totally agree with you with Tyler Warren. He was.
Did you watch him at Penn State? Did you
Yeah,
guys watch
yeah, it
him?
was amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, he
yeah.
was really fun to watch.
And it's funny that he wasn't the first tight end picked in the NFL draft, and he was ranked so far and beyond above second.
Yeah, well, the kid from the Bears, he fits the kid they drafted fits their system more than Tyler Warren would.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's like a big wide receiver. The other one.
Yeah.
I guess they don't want to use their tight end to actually block.
No,
No,
why would you do
why
that?
would you block? Why would you block when you could have 100 guys run out for a pass?
Good strategy.
Bold.
Yeah,
Guess who you got?
my Gavone tight end of the week, who's been a Gavone his entire career, but he had a little bit of a slump last season, and he's sitting at tight end 6, looking up, grinning like a devil, and that's Travis Kelsey. That is Travis Kelsey. I think Travis Kelsey in this offense will eat every week, no matter what. For whatever reason, he's sitting at tight end 6, which is just has me scratching my head because he's always been Patrick Mahomes' number one option. And,
Yeah.
granted, he's 35 years old. He might be slowing down. He also has that ball and chain wrapped around his ankle, but I think he produces and he produces at a much higher clip. He finished tight end 5 last year in PPR. I can't see why he wouldn't finish in the top 3 along with McBride and Bowers.
Yeah, I don't mind it. He had 97 catches last year. People's made it seem like he had such a bad
When?
97
Wow, that's
catches.
great.
Yeah, I mean
Wow.
he didn't have the yards and 3 touchdowns, but I agree with you, Skip. I
When
don't-
did
I don't know at all.
Skip? You know when Rasheed Rice got hurt last year?
I
Week 3 or 4.
I was devastated by that last year. That sucked.
Well, because
I had him on every
Kelsey
team.
did nothing the first 3 weeks last year, and I wonder if he only started to produce because Rice went out.
Yeah, Rice got hurt week 4.
Yeah, he didn't play week 4. Yeah, so he played the first 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't know if their shit has changed now that Rasheed Rice is there. Maybe they're kind of going away from Travis Kelsey because he didn't look like his normal self last year.
He didn't.
However, the 97 catches is way more than I thought he had. So I don't think it's a bad pick.
I don't
No.
think it's a bad pick either. And the
Yeah.
same thing like Trey McBride. Kelsey last year, 3 touchdowns. I expect more than that. 3's probably the lowest of his career.
Oh, for sure.
Still, come on, a few more, even if the catches go down a little bit, touchdowns might go up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, he's a fun one to not root for. So if he does have a bad year, sorry.
They could spread it around more, and he could just be phased out a little bit.
I do think that's what's gonna happen. But once again, normal, regular guy, just watching from the couch.
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah. But yeah, I how do you feel about the Chiefs as a whole?
I love them. I think they're going to the Super Bowl.
Again,
Yes, again and again. As long as Patrick Mahomes is behind the helm with Andy Reid, there's no reason why that team, and who's the defensive coordinator over there?
Spagnuolo.
Spagnola. Thank you very much. Yeah, with Spagnola there, they should go to the Super Bowl every year. There's no reason they shouldn't.
I'll tell you what, the Chiefs have the highest over/under.
Makes sense.
Really?
Going, yeah, 11.5.
Yep. Yep. They got a lot of weapons. Everybody's healthy. Same
Yeah.
squad.
Yeah.
The one thing about them, I think they might spread it out a lot. That their fantasy players might be a little difficult to pick this year because they have a lot
Okay.
of guys. If they all
Yeah.
spread it out, it's like in fantasy, like who's going to get all the volume? I don't think anyone's really going to get the volume. I just think it's going to be equally spread out. Hollywood Brown's back this year over there too.
Yeah, Xavier
Yeah.
Worthy as well. But
Yeah,
I feel like
Worthy.
they have a couple like mid-level guys, whereas Travis Kelsey and Rashi Rice are
Well, yeah, of course.
his
Yeah, of
primetime
course.
his
Those two
primetime targets.
should be the best options for sure.
But
I
he
love
only needs.
Xavier
Oh, I'm
Worthy.
sorry.
I
Yeah,
love Xavier Worthy too.
yeah.
I think
He blows the top off of defense.
Yeah, he got high as the year went on last year.
he had a huge Super Bowl too. The only Chief.
Yeah,
I like the Chiefs. I don't want to like the Chiefs, but
Oh, they're consistent. Every year they're there. They're never going
Yeah.
away.
yep.
With the coach and quarterback, that's it. They'll be there until they have that.
well, they got to play my Broncos twice.
Oh God, of course.
Me and Howie's Broncos. You got a sleeper, Skip?
Sleeper tight end. I will go with. I'll go with Dalton Kincaid to have a better season than he did last year. There was a lot of high hopes coming in for Dalton Kincaid, and he underperformed mightily. Especially with Stephon Diggs leaving halfway through the season, he should have been a little bit better. But um, there's no reason why Dalton Kincaid can't make a splash. But again, with tight end, it's a dime a dozen. The difference between one and the other is a fraction, if that. So you could kind of throw a dart anywhere after the top, 5, 6.
Yeah, I like Kincaid. I was thinking about picking him too, and he was a first rounder in the NFL draft
Oh,
2 years
honestly, you
ago.
know what? You know what?
Yeah.
Hot route, hot route, hot route. I'm hot routing to Evan Ingram. Evan Ingram.
Hey,
Hey,
Evan Ingram on the Broncos. He had how many receptions last year? Not many because he got hurt. But the year before, he had 114 receptions on 143 targets in Jacksonville. He can
yeah.
catch. He can run. I like that offense. He's going to be a good target for Bo Nix because outside of Cortland Sutton, who else is there? Marvin
Oh, yeah.
Mims.
He
Belly.
like I said, he might be the number 2 option.
Yeah,
They got a tight end as the number 2 option on it.
He might be the number one option.
yeah, could be.
Really, Cortland Sutton?
He could be.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean,
Sean Payton's weird like that. You never know with him.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham had a big year for the Saints when what's his name was the coach.
Yeah,
Jimmy
Sean
Graham.
Payton. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Sean Payton made Jimmy Graham a household name, and he didn't do anything elsewhere.
No, Seattle. He was horrible, stinky,
Packers, stinky.
stinky.
wow,
Yeah.
even but he was on the Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was bad under everyone else. But yeah, that's a good. That one I really like.
Yeah, I was trying to convince myself on Dalton Kincaid because I didn't have a sleeper ready. I didn't have one in the chamber, so I just tried to go shoot from the hip, and I think I missed my target there. But yeah,
Well,
Evan
it's still
Ingram.
early.
Yeah, Evan Ingram. I love.
Yeah, it's still early to have sleepers. Well, next week we'll have new sleepers.
Sure.
Of course. So, yeah,
You know what I mean?
every week. There's always new news every week. Opinions change.
And as far as Dalton Kincaid, I had him. I was high on him last year. I'm sure most of us were.
Yeah,
And
I drafted him
it was
early.
a fucking disaster. And they're kind of similar to the Chiefs, where is it going?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you
Yeah.
have a top 3 quarterback in the league, and no one is eating. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, isn't it kind of interesting that the Bills, the Chiefs, and the Ravens kind of are like the cream of the crop in the NFL, and they really don't have like great stud weapons, like one guy that's a beast. It's just all spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
The-
I think
the- I
Skip will
think
agree
this-
with me that
I think the
with
similar
this.
thing with those teams that you mentioned was all their tight ends are studs.
Yeah, yeah.
Dalton Kincaid is not a stud.
No.
He had one decent rookie season, like half a season, and also Skip will agree with me that Rasheed Rice on the field is a stud.
Yeah. Yep. I wholeheartedly believe that.
But you do make that is a good point.
Yeah, isn't that just interesting? I mean, it kind of like, wow, those teams, they don't. That's what is the NFL changing a little bit? Is the strategy kind of changing? And think about this.
No, because the Super Bowl champion had all weapons galore.
No, they had as
Well,
many. Yeah, they had weapons from top to bottom, except for
so,
really tight end. Their tight end stunk. Dallas
right.
got it. But I think he
But
got a touchdown. Did he?
I would say this about a few other teams, like the Dolphins have Tyreek and Waddle. They both pay them a lot of money. Didn't even make the playoffs. Then even you got the Bengals, Chase and Higgins. They get paid a lot of money. 2 studs. Didn't even make the playoffs. So, it's interesting to see where these teams place their money on what positions.
I just think every team is different.
Yeah,
Teams
they are.
different,
Yeah, they're built different, but
and also the Chiefs have the arguably best coach ever.
yeah, he's up there.
So you could
Oh,
put
yeah.
anyone. You could put They won a championship, and they had Kadarius Toney rostered. You know what I mean? Like he won't
Yep.
win with anyone.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
know.
That did happen.
Yeah.
Is he out of the league yet?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, he
is
got blackballed.
Kadarius? Is he blackballed?
I think he tried starting a rap or something like that. I think he tried a rapping career that also didn't make it past the goal line. So yep.
All right, let's discuss our teams.
Who do you got, guy?
All right. Well, I got a team here. Me and David have a few friends that are